Today we are going to talk about hydropower energy. Hydropower is electricity generated using the energy of moving water. Hydropower is the cheapest way to generate electricity today. That's because once a dam has been built and the equipment installed, the energy source is free. It's a clean fuel source that is renewable yearly by snow and rainfall. Hydroelectric power provides almost one-fifth of the world's electricity. China, Canada, Brazil, the United States, and Russia were the five largest producers of hydropower in 2004.
Using hydropower, electricity helps us to facilitate our life and also we can get some benefits from it. Hydropower energy is eco-friendly since the electricity from the dams does not produce greenhouse gases nor pollute the atmosphere. The lake that forms behind the dam can be used for water sport and fun activities. Large dams can even become tourist attractions. Hydropower is really efficient, since if electricity is not needed, the gates close making electricity stop. The water can be saved for another time when electricity demand is high.
But also, hydroelectricity has some negative impacts. Although modern planning and design of dams is good, in the past all dams have been known to be breached. This has led to deaths and flooding. Building a large dam alters the natural water table level. For example, the buildings of the Aswan Dam in Egypt have altered the level of the water table. This is slowly leading to damage of many of its ancient monuments, as salt and destructive minerals are deposited in the stone work from rising damp caused by the changing water table level. The building of large dams can cause serious geological damage. For example, the building of the Hoover Dam in the USA triggered a number of earthquakes and has depressed the Earth's surface at its location.
Although hydropower has no air quality impacts, construction and operation of hydropower dams can significantly affect natural river systems as well as fish and wildlife populations. If a large amount of vegetation is growing along the riverbed, when a dam is built, it can decay in the lake that is created, causing the buildup and release of methane, a potent greenhouse gas. Hydropower often requires the use of dams, which can greatly affect the flow of rivers, altering ecosystems and affecting the wildlife and people who depend on those waters. Hydroelectric power plants release water back into rivers after it passes through turbines. This water is not polluted by the process of creating electricity. Hydroelectric dams can cause erosion along the riverbed upstream and downstream, which can further disturb wildlife ecosystems and fish populations.
The dam. Shown on the left side of the diagram, you have what is called a reservoir, which is another name for lake. Now the water flows through the intake, which is the gate-like structure that helps control the flow of water. Furthermore, the water begins to flow through the penstock. Depending on the amount of drop in elevation will determine how much power will be produced. The reason is that gravity will be pulling the water down, resulting in the water flowing faster through the penstock, which will allow more water to go through the intake and produce more power. At the end of the penstock, you'll find a turbine. At the bottom of the turbine are propellers. Now when water flows through these propellers, they begin to spin. And when the propellers are spinning, the rotor, which is located at the top of the turbine, begins to spin too. This will produce power through the generator, which is located above the turbine. And these are both connected through a shaft. Now the generator is located in a powerhouse which houses a bunch of other generators. Power lines are connected directly to the generator to give direct feeds to homes and businesses. After the water leaves the turbine, it'll flow back into the river.